How do you know if your condition qualifies as a disability? Instead of a list of disabling conditions, your policy contains definitions of disability. You would be entitled to benefits if you can prove that your condition or conditions meet the definition. Policies tend to define disability into three fundamentally different categories: specialty-specific own occupation, and any occupation. If your insurance policy includes a specialty-specific own occupation definition of disability, then you will be entitled to benefits if you prove that your condition renders you incapable of substantially performing the primary duties of your own occupation in the specialty in which you perform it. For example, if you work as an interventional radiologist, but your disability has damaged your cognitive abilities, then you may be incapable of meeting the cognitive demands required of an interventional radiologist, and as a result should be entitled to benefits under the policy. If your insurance policy includes an own occupation definition of disability, then you will be entitled to benefits if you can prove that your condition, or your injury or sickness, renders you incapable of substantially performing the primary duties for each of the main duties of your own occupation. Also, some own occupation definitions include a limiter that says you must be incapable of performing the duties of your occupation as it is generally performed and not as you perform it in your particular employer. Thus, if your disabling condition renders you incapable of performing a particular aspect of your occupation that is unique to your situation or employer, then your claim is likely to be denied if you can perform the duties of your occupation as it is generally done. Most, if not all, own occupation disability policies limit benefits to 24 months. After that, they look to see whether you can perform any occupation. If your insurance policy includes an any occupation definition of disability, then you will only be entitled to benefits if you can prove that your condition renders you incapable of substantially performing the material duties of any other occupation for which you are or may reasonably become qualified based on education, training, or experience. Some disability plans limit benefits for certain conditions. It is not uncommon to see a 24-month limitation for disability due to mental and nervous disorders or due to substance abuse. Some other policies may even limit benefits for chronic fatigue syndrome or fibromyalgia, or orthopedic conditions or disorders of the cervical, thoracic, or lumbar spine, unless they are documented by an appropriate MRI or a CT scan. As you might expect, these limits favor the insurers who are always seeking ways to minimize the payment of benefits.